Anyone home?
Sweet!
The meteorite likely fell near the Galca Shrine. It's not very far from the village. Come, this way.
Sweet!
Small organic life form detected.
Not fast enough.
Sweet!
If we're all set, let's hurry over to Elena. We can leave through the western gate.
Sweet!
What does meat taste like? I bet you folks have eaten it before, right? I've never had a chance. But I want to try this dish I found in a book. Please bring me some meat. I need to try it. We don't really eat meat in Ada. We've got lots of tasty fruits and fish. Whoa! So this is it, huh? It looks interesting. Now my culinary dreams can come true. Thank you.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
But I can't just eat it like this, right? I need to take it to the inn and get them to prepare it. You should drop by the inn later. You'll be able to enjoy Ada's first ever meat cuisine.
Follow the side road until you reach the shrine. Be quick about it. The structure in the center is the Galca Shrine. Let's see what awaits us inside.
neutralized.
Like a hot knife through butter. Sweet! Elena! Son of a... Elena!
Need some assistance? Albaird, take the other side. We three ought to suffice.
Ray.
Status?
Right leg and left arm have sustained heavy damage. Neural circuitry offline in both right hand and left leg. Symbol drive is non-functional at the moment. Current power is being supplied from reserve energy source. In maintenance mode, I have, at most, 56 hours remaining. Advanced processing functions are also limited, preventing movement.
Right. How can I help?
Due to depleted energy levels, I will be unable to perform repairs myself. Furthermore, I can no longer salvage the parts I need from this damaged craft.
Crap. So what are we supposed to do?
Take me offline and destroy me. It is imperative that we prevent our technology from falling into the hands of anyone here.
Are you crazy? What kind of captain would I be if I told my crew to start offing themselves? There's another way out of this. I know it!
Of course. The equipment this life form requires to reconstruct itself can most likely be recovered from your downed escape pod.
Well, you certainly pick very convenient times to start talking.
I speak only when necessary, such as my programming.
And thank you for deciding to pipe up now, because you're absolutely right. My escape pods barely sustained any damage. Think that'd work for you, Elena?
I don't see why not. So long as you can collect enough of what I need. I should be able to restore my motor control systems to previous output levels. Here, this should be everything.
Thanks. You go into maintenance mode. Save your energy best you can. Just keep a comm channel open for me, got it?
Understood.
Ray, I take this to mean we are returning to the site of your ship?
You mind? It's kinda out of the way.
It may be, but we do not mind. We agreed to assist you in the search for your crew, and we intend to honor that agreement.
Wait. Don't know about you guys, but personally, I am super confused. I won't ask you to explain now, but you will tell us what's going on eventually, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You said there was another meteorite not unlike this one, did you not?
Huh? Yeah? Why?
I should like to see it. Therefore, I shall be joining you.
Oh, so now you're interested in what we're up to. How quickly we change our minds.
What did you say?
You're free to come. Glad you want to, honestly. Because your help's gonna be invaluable. You've got tech like nothing I've seen here. I'll sleep easier knowing Elena's got you in her corner.
Glad I could be your soporific.
And you're sure it's okay to leave her here alone?
She will be fine. The villagers will know better than to enter, and I doubt any of the local fiends will make it this far.
Then let's get cracking. We're on the clock here, people. Move it!
Right behind you. Sweet!
that you have another one just like it.
Now, my pod is hidden in the Larcasse Weald. It's a little bit of a trek, but one worth taking.
Pod is what it's called. Are they different from meteorites?
Well, I guess from down here, they're technically the same. Anyway, I'll explain what they are in more detail later.
We must first return via the route from whence we came. If we are lacking supplies, we may also want to consider stopping in the village of Ada along the way.
Like a hot knife through butter.
Threats detected.
Whoa, this is, quite the shortcut. Something tells me we probably shouldn't be getting into this swamp.
Target sighted.
Trust this to me. You rang? Sweet!
Energy levels low. Warning. Energy levels low.
But that's all it is.
Sweet! This village is pretty idyllic, ain't it?
That is how you see it?
Huh?
Well, it is divorced from the cacophony and commotion of places like Delryk and Rythal, which is why I chose to live here after leaving the capital. But once I actually started living here, idyllic was about the last thing I found it to be.
That's so.
Well, what do you think possessed me to erect such an ominous gate?
Ah.
The village is constantly threatened by mountain beasts, and suitable farmland is sparse. In the past, it once thrived as a place of training for the kingdom's semiomancers. But young blood these days aren't interested in coming here, and some villagers even left to the capital for work.
That's the difference between living and visiting, I guess.
Yes, but still, not everyone cares to move to the city. No matter how remote or inconvenient it is, they'll protect where they've laid their roots. Paragons of virtue as they are, I stayed to help.
You know, from what the villagers say about you, you seem like a completely different person.
I'm not one to put on airs to suit with whom I speak.
All that being said, it's obvious you love this village, and it loves you in return.
You do understand something.
Hey, Ray, tell me, what sort of stuff did you like to do when you were a kid?
Why'd you think of that all of a sudden?
Don't blame me for the random thoughts that crossed my mind. Come on, though. I bet it was nothing like here, right?
Not so much. It really wasn't all that different.
Really? You didn't, use the technology that harnesses the amazing power of the stars to play some unimaginable games or anything?
I'm not sure I followed all that. I mean, I was always just goofing off like any regular kid.
Really? Like, what kind of goofing off?
Well, I think I spent all my time catching bugs.
Oh, I did that too. I was really into my bug collection.
Nice. They're super cool. Especially the ones that are huge and all shiny and dark black.
I know, right? Oh yeah, there are tons and tons of really neat insects around here, We have to go look for them sometime.
Ah, hell yeah. I haven't done any bug hunting in forever. Sweet! Anyone home? Damn, it is filthy in here. I mean, this room seems rustic.
What do you want?
There's nothing I really need, but...
Hey, don't touch that!
Oh, chill out. Jeez, I was just taking a look at the cover.
I have everything in this room exactly as I want it. Touching anything will obfuscate my delicate balance.
But your room is such a mess. By the looks of it, you don't have an exact spot for anything.
Look with your eyes, not with your hands, got it? Now, out with you. I'm busy.
All right. Wow, man. At least clean up the dust bunnies around here. Come on. Hey, Leticia.
Oh, goodness! Might I ask you not to spook me so?
Yeah, you're the one who scared me. What's your deal?
Oh, thank heavens you are garbed in your usual attire.
You finally cracked?
No. I simply had the most peculiar dream. You and Albaird both were dressed as bunnies and dancing around and about.
Okay.
Many believe our dreams are insights to what our waking selves fail to see. But how to explain this dream?
You think I can interpret dreams? Well, if I had to give you an answer... Doesn't this mean you want him and me to, I don't know, get along better?
Well, I would hardly portray you both as friends, but... Yes, it may be true I might find myself wishing you two not so oft at odds.
Hey! I'm trying here. He's the one with his defenses up.
Oh, that may be the source of both his troubles and his charms, I am afraid. Though, if it were to bring you two close, would you dress and dance us so?
No need. We'll get along. I mean, best buds forever, me and Albaird.
What a shame.
Unfortunately, I'm still stuck here. You see, there are these frogs around. Gigantic frogs. I can't handle them. I just can't. Could you perhaps do something about them for me? I heard the stories, but seeing them in the flesh, I simply cannot abide them. Please help me.
Threat neutralized. Nothing shall see us deterred.
Copy that.
Energy levels low. Destroy. We must press on!
Insufficient.
Destroy.
Well, that's over with.
Please accept my deepest thanks for rescuing me once again. Now I can finally move on to the village of Ada.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
I should make haste before those awful amphibians crop up again. I've always had a fear of frogs, ever since I was just a little boy.
low. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
Not so tough now!
Fight another day.
Copy that!
Energy levels low.
You live to fight another day.
I don't like the look of them.
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Well, that's over with.
Small organic life form detected.
Good, Bunny.
That's the one! I knew you Muppets would pull through. Here's your reward. My secret recipe. It's a real treat.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Back when I was in my prime, I would have taken those ruffians down like that. I'm retired now and not quite as fit as I once was. If it weren't for this rusty hip of mine, I could still take on a dragon if I wanted to.
Initiate emergency protocols. Target sighted.
Sweet!
Target sighted.
Sweet!
Threat detected ahead.
Ray, hold a moment. By the looks of it, someone has stolen the march on us.
Friends of yours?
Not sure. Don't think so.
Who's there?
Well, that certainly answers my question.
Move it or lose it, jerks! We don't have time for this! Ow! Where'd that go? Can't see that.
Insufficient output. Destroyed. Warning. Neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
Retreat!
Something fishy's going on. How were they able to control the pod like that? Come to think of it, how'd they even figure out it was here in the first place?
Rather than contemplate unanswerable questions, I would advise that you focus instead on the expedient retrieval of the components the android requires.
Hey, Elena. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We found the pod. Just tell us what you need and we'll get to cutting.
Understood. First, remove the pilot seat. Behind it, you should find a panel. Open it.
We get to dismantle it. Excellent.
What? Someone's excited.
I have never seen this level of craftsmanship. What tools could produce anything with such impressive detail?
Uncle Midas, work now, ask later.
Next, I will need you to obtain the parts necessary to replace my Symbo drive unit. This will require the removal of the pod's generator. When it's removed, you will be unable to make any more long-range subspace communications.
Roger that. Let me call my brother real quick then. See if I can't get him to hurry it up a little. Computer, get me Antonio Lawrence.
Unable to establish connection.
What? Fine, then try my dad. Get me Raoul Lawrence.
Unable to establish connection. Long-range subspace communication may be unable to reach the Vergold system at this time.
What the hell?
Ray, listen. So long as you're stranded here, you can't afford to lose your lines of communication. My recovery will have to wait.
Sorry, but my captain's intuition is telling me otherwise. We're getting you patched up, whether you like it or not.
But
My brother's already on his way, plus Chloe's still out there. And how am I supposed to save her without you, huh? You gotta trust me on this one, okay? Everything will be fine.
understood. Using the parts you salvaged, you'll need to begin by repairing my circuitry, followed by both my arm and hand. At which point I should be recovered enough to repair the remainder of my body myself. Estimated time until completion, 72 hours.
Okay?
That's about the time I expected it would take. Leticia, I know this kind of derails things, but you cool to wait around?
Of course. But Albaird and I shall make the most of it. There is little doubt that many in the region witnessed the descent of Elena's craft. We will find out what they make of it. And we may discover the identity of those we caught snooping about your ship.
I don't know.
It is not without its dangers, I grant you. But if there are more of those men out there, it may affect Elena's chances at recovery.
That's true, but it's a lot to ask.
Where friends are concerned, it is a trifle.
Count me in too! You guys will need a healer on hand in case Albaird's arm starts acting up again, right?
Your company would be a boon indeed. If my suspicions are correct and those men are with the Empire, then we will need all the help we can get.
We will return to the shrine 3 days hence. Elena should be on her feet by then.
Okay. We need to hurry back to Elena. Time isn't on our side here. Got it! See that? Like a hot knife through butter.
Energy levels low. Neutralized.
Hey, you awake? Midas and I are here and ready to help. Just tell us where to start.
I doubt I'll be much help, but I am at your service.
Thank you. I suggest we begin by restoring the Symbo drive. With that online, I'll be able to maintain power without relying on my limited battery supply. A portion of the main circuit has been damaged. Could you see that it's replaced with the parts salvaged from your escape pod?
On it.
For your safety, I'll be shutting down. Bring me back online once you've finished.
What? Did she just die?
Think of it more like a deep sleep. Alright, let's get to work. Hey, a little help with that?
Oh, right.
Hopefully that did the trick. Let's bring her back.
Good to see you again, Ray. Midas. The repairs you made were a success. Re-establishing symbol drive circuitry, diverting power. Next, I must ask you to restore the use of my arms. But that should be the last step for you both. Once you're finished, I'll be able to repair myself without too much trouble. We're almost out of the woods now.
Well now, you heard the lady. Come on, lad. Let's get to it.
Just give me a sec. Today's been a lot.
This is delicate work, Ray. Try to stay focused. Let's save what remains for tomorrow. You've been working without rest for a while now, and I'm worried that it's beginning to affect your efficiency.
I thought we were in a hurry.
Even the most skilled engineers need a solid rest every now and then.
A point well made. My stomach concurs as well.
I'm not sure what we would have done without your help.
Spare me. We both know I'm only getting in the way. Though I did learn that you people truly aren't of this world.
Since we're laying our cards on the table, what happened between you and the Crown?
Their purblind highborns decided our work did not merit continuing. The royals, fools that they are, took their side.
And now you've got it out for Leticia?
It's not the girl I dislike, but what she represents. To aid her is to aid the kingdom. So keep your nose out of it.
Yikes. Sorry, just asking.
Warning. Hostile entity detected.
What are you doing with that thing?
Got a problem with my friend, huh?
Any friend of it is an enemy of mine. And I won't let either of you consume another world.
And I suggest well enough. Now move along.
Not until I crown you. You think your tricks will deter me?
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
This is a curious phenomenon.
stay out of my way!
Warning. Energy levels low.
Throw in the towel if you're so damn scared.
None of one of you slip away. Not let you ravage this world too.
What the hell are you even talking about, man?
You're far more powerful than I had assumed. I was ill-prepared. You may have won today's bout, but know this. So long as you dare to remain here, you will have to contend with me.
Get back here!
Let him go. It's too dangerous. Elena's repairs also have yet to be finished.
What's going on? Who was that?
Another time, lad. Now we must finish the girl's repairs, and fast.
Ray, we have returned with ill tidings.
Huh? Are you okay? You look terrible.
Blame the weirdo who tried to bust in and destroy Elena before her repairs were done. What? Was some giant purple-skinned asshole. Who the hell are the people on this rock with horns growing out of their heads?
You guys ran into one too.
I would hardly call our foe a giant, but he most certainly had the skin and horn you describe.
I think our days of taking it slow and steady are behind us.
Perhaps, but for now, you should sleep. You may not have another chance for a while. And you look ready to keel over. We shall stand watch for you. We are more than capable. Please, rest while you can.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, actually. Alright. You guys mind waking Midas up before
Good night, Ray.
Ray? Ray? It's time to get up. You're awake, finally.
Morning to you too. How you feeling?
Self-repairs are ongoing, but I'm at least able to operate at 70% capacity. I can move just fine now.
Ah, I slept through your first steps. Some captain I am.
Midas was there for me, in your stead.
Oh yeah? Thanks, man.
Nonsense. Any doctor or inventor would do the same.
Now that I've recovered, I can assist you. So, Captain, status report.
Chloe's down here. Likely on the other side of the kingdom. We're gonna find her. Leticia and the others have promised to help us out, thankfully. Thing is, I kinda had to promise them something in return. That I'd help cajole Midas into returning with them to the capital.
Your efforts on that front will be in vain.
Midas. Should my system see a marked drop in performance, for some reason or another, it would be helpful to have someone familiar with my schematics besides Ray nearby. That way, any problems that arise could be quickly dealt with.
And if I say no?
Then we would bid you farewell, and that would be that. Were I to require help on my journey, I would seek out a local semiomancer or engineer.
Enough, I'm coming. I've Albaird's arm to consider after all.
You will?
But I'm only accompanying you lot for purely semiomantic reasons. I reserve the right to leave whensoever I wish.
Appreciate it.
Now, as for Chloe, any idea on how to begin our search?
We have heard from reliable sources that Rythal's ports are meant to reopen in due course. And the quickest way to the easterly lands is by ship through the channel.
Sounds like a plan. Come on, we got a boat with our name on it. Ahoy! Remember me, Welch, the beautiful merchant magnate with genius-level smarts? I need something like yesterday. I'll give you the deets in person, so come to my house in Delryk ASAP. Do you copy? Ugh, ASAP, okay? Tick-tock, tick-tock!
What's wrong? Something bothering you?
Not at all. Now be gone.
Ah, come on. Stop being such a stick in the mud.
Have you ever wished you could reach maturity in a quicker manner?
Huh?
Do not feign ignorance. Tell me, have you?
I just really didn't expect you to ask me that. Maturity, huh? Yeah, I have. If anything, I've felt like that my whole life.
I see.
Ever since I was little, I've helped out with the family business with a bunch of adults. But there were plenty of times when I wasn't strong enough, because I was a kid. Everybody was always real nice to me and told me it's just how it is. But hearing that just made me wish more, that I'd grow up sooner.
I share a similar experience. I oft think that if I were more adult in turn, I could support the princess better. It is constant.
Hey, from where I stand, you already look plenty supportive.
No, I am still lacking. I must grow and become stronger for the sake of the princess.
You know, Leticia doesn't rely on you because of the adult you'll become later on. She relies on you because of who you are now.
Meaning?
Meaning she's already got plenty of people like that. But you've been there for her since forever. That means you've got something to offer Leticia that others don't.
I say, you may have a point. You surprise me with such unexpected wisdom.
Hey, come on now. If you were actually mature, you'd be thanking me.
I will no longer suffer your insolence.
Okay.
Your manner of behavior with the princess is too familiar. You may need not act as a retainer, but might I remind you that you are addressing the princess of a kingdom, a status that befits a more appropriate demeanor.
You kidding me right now? My behavior's perfectly appropriate.
Pardon me?
Wouldn't we be outing ourselves if I acted as I would towards a princess when we're traveling incognito here?
Yeah, but...
If anything, it's you who needs to change their attitude.
But how could I possibly? What am I to do?
Huh, good question. Let's see. How about cooling it with the overly respectful speaking?
That certainly is a reasonable suggestion. But am I capable of doing such?
Here, give it a shot. Something like this. Hey, Leticia, wanna go get some grub?
Leticia, would you wanna...
That's it. You got it. Keep going.
Get grubs?
Yeesh. Okay, we need to work on that.
Excuse you?
Anyone home?
You sure took your sweet time. Did not I say ASAP?
I got here as quickly as I could, all right?
Save your apologies, we're short on time anyway. Thanks to you. I need you to get me this. Now that I've made my request, show me some real urgency.
Someone is late. Very late. Oh no! What if they gave up halfway through? Ooh, if they did, they're gonna get a handy stick to the face. Oh.
You can stop worrying. I got it.
How long were you there? Me? What? Worry? I knew from the start you'd deliver. Never lost my faith in you one bit. Excellent! You've gotten everything I needed. Now I can complete that work in progress. You want to know what I'm making? Well, that is a secret exclusive to me, myself, and I. As thanks, I will now give you a lesson in the crafting secrets of the Vineyard family. Well, aren't you impressed? Remember though, it's a secret to everybody. Okie doke! I'll give you a buzz again when I need something new. Be ready to move at a moment's notice.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Oh, haven't seen travelers like you in a while. If you need an extra fall for the road, I have a favor to ask. I'm sure it'd be a simple task for adventurers such as yourselves. I need some old beat-up armor, you see. I don't really mind how busted up it is, as long as you can bring it to me. Very nice, very nice. This should be enough. I'll be in touch. When everything collapses, people are gonna need weapons and armor. It's the calm before the storm.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
No doubt it's more peaceful making tools, but it just doesn't satisfy the soul of a craftsman, you know?
Threat detected ahead.
By the way, didn't you guys get attacked by some weirdo the last time you passed through here?
We did.
Can't help but wonder, does he have something to do with the people who downed me and Chloe's pods?
It's still too early to tell. Midas, can we be certain that no race of people resembling that man exists on this planet?
No, not 100%. They could very well be natives of some part of Nilbeth.
Nilbeth?
The continent that lies to the south of Asarius. Various and sundry races inhabit that realm, so it is not out of the question that one of them remains undiscovered.
Now that you mention it, since Elena's pod flew over Nilbeth on the way in, maybe someone there saw it and decided to follow her to this continent.
To that point, Nilbeth possesses technology and semiomancy that neither Asarius nor the Vale Empire do. Perhaps a few overweening semiomancers wish to leverage their position.
Let's hope it's nothing more.
I think we're in luck. You know what they say. When ships come to dock, birds arrive by the flock. This must mean the ferries are up and running again. Like, just look at all those birds.
I doubt a mere fleet of ships brought this many birds here.
Oh, filthy pests!
Maester, are you alright?
I'm fine. I knew nothing good would come from fraternizing with you royals.
I think it's the other way around. It's karma for you being such a sourpuss.
What was that?
Ew, gross! Get away from me! What's up, Elena? Is something wrong?
No.
Ugh, the stench.
Am I crazy, or has the number of people on the streets taken a huge dive?
It certainly has. There seem to be even fewer people than when we were last here. Why?
Sorry to spring this on you all, but can we hit up Dr. Vanel's for a second? Got a really bad feeling about this. Dr. Vanel, what's going on with the village?
There you are, Nina. I'd love to know the same. It's been this way since the first ferry arrived from the east.
Everyone, do not be alarmed, but I believe we should vacate the area as soon as possible.
Why?
This village might be experiencing an outbreak. If any of you, especially Ray, got infected, it could be fatal.
Wait! But can't we...
Doctor, isn't there something you can do about this? Some medicine or semiomancy you can use?
We have simples to reduce fever and cough, but those merely treat the symptoms. They are not a cure for the malady.
Let me get this straight. Ships brought this disease with them, right? Meaning it originated somewhere in the east. Thus, worst case scenario, the whole eastern half of the kingdom could become infected too. Therefore, if we just leave this disease to spread...
It would still pose an immense risk to you and Chloe at the very least. Understood. Just to be safe, however, everyone besides Nina should move as far away from this infirmary as possible. I also strongly encourage the use of face masks. Cloth will suffice if none are available.
Gotcha. Dr. Vanel, Elena will provide help. Just fill her in on the details.
Pardon me, are you a doctor?
No, but I have the skills and knowledge comparable to one. Also, it's impossible for me to become infected. I can safely examine the most ill of patients. This is ground zero, Ray. Take the others far away from here.
Let's just hole up here for the day. I don't want to incur Elena's wrath.
I'm curious as to what form that would take. I'm sure it would make for quite the spectacle.
You're a braver man than I.
At any rate, I must go. Some of us have to wash feculence from their raiment.
All right, then. In the meantime, we should sit tight until we hear word from Nina and Elena.
Can such flimsy cloth truly prevent us from contracting the illness?
Not really, but it's still better than nothing. Plus, you're not just wearing one for your own health. If you ever get sick, it'll keep you from infecting other people, to some extent.
I don't understand. How does the act of covering one's mouth and nose prevent the spread of disease?
Oh, right. You're not really up on bacteria and viruses, are you? Would really like to ask Midas just how much people here know about that kind of thing, but where is he? Still getting his beauty sleep? Hey, Midas, the hell you still in bed for? Time to get up and face the day.
Ray, please! Not a step further.
Huh?
Contact Elena this instant. He could be in danger.
Okay. You got it. Elena, you busy right now? Looks like there's something wrong with Midas.
His temperature is more than high enough to constitute a fever.
Will he be all right?
Still too early to say. We must rush to collect some samples, however. Those birds' feces.
Ugh, why do we need that?
Simple. Because it serves as a breeding ground for a specific type of bacteria. That bacteria causes Helgar's disease, or colloquially, the rot.
The scourge ravaging this village is Helgar's disease? And Maester Felgreed.
Leticia, remain calm. It may be a fatal disease for the people of this planet, but it can be eliminated.
Is that really possible?
Yes. I read through all the research in Nina's possession. Using that, we should be able to create an antibiotic. We cannot, however, fashion it out of thin air. I'll need multiple samples of the microbe. As it resides in birds' fecal matter, that's what we'll collect.
Aren't you overlooking something? Rythal is a veritable aviary at this point. With this many birds here, isn't it already too late to save the town?
At first glance, but there aren't many people infected. Why is unclear, but the samples will help elucidate that. Don't worry, I will do the actual collection.
So where do we find these samples? The port?
No, in the many roosts that have sprung up all over town. By observing their flight patterns, I discovered something. Each bird belongs to a distinct social group. If we investigate the nests of these groups, it should yield invaluable information.
We've not a moment to lose.
Taking over.
It's well stocked and the food is fresh. They gave me at the Inferno.
I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next roost. I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next roost.
Hey, Leticia, Albaird. Is it just me, or have we seen that somewhere before?
No, we have. It's identical to what we saw in the mines.
They possess morphological abnormalities. You said you've seen this species before?
Yes, in the Delryk mines.
Right now, Midas's health is our top priority. The villagers can deal with this avian infestation themselves after we found a cure.
Indeed.
You rang?
The market is well stocked. It's fresh.
ambition is huge! I think we did it!
Yes, I believe we did, Nina. I must give you credit. Selecting the perfect herb from all of our options was no easy task.
Well, after all, it is my specialty.
You have a keen eye. I forgot I even had it stocked. What exactly is that circle?
Do you see the white part of this plate? It's filled with bacteria, organisms that are so small they cannot be seen with the naked eye. It's these invisible organisms that have made your villagers fall ill. As for this circle, it's called a zone of inhibition. It forms around the site where you place your prospective antidote. The larger it is, the more effective your drug is at killing the bacteria. Meaning...
If we give this drug to people, they won't be afflicted by the disease anymore?
Not entirely correct. An antibiotic merely eliminates the cause of the disease. Whether or not the patient is able to recover depends on other factors.
Regardless, it will still rid the world of Helgars, right? That's quite the medicine. What's more, you don't even need iatromancy to create it.
Elena?
Ray, a moment, if you will.
What did you want to talk about?
Though we only used currently available methods to create it, simply by creating this antibiotic, we'll be exerting our influence over the planet's scientific progress, accelerating it considerably. Are you sure you want to do that?
We've already come this far. Why are you talking like a Fed now?
Because if these people don't know how to properly use the antibiotic, it could give birth to a more resilient strain. The civilizations on this planet have yet to industrialize. They're incapable of manufacturing other drugs to combat variants. They have no means of dealing with allergic reactions to the drug. To be blunt, these people's understanding of bacteriology is almost non-existent. Handing them a medication that could theoretically create more problems than it solves is risky at best, and catastrophic at worst.
So we should let him die?
Ultimately, that is for you to decide.
Then I choose what'll save the most people right now. Sure, it's possible I could be choosing wrong, but that's for the gods and history books to decide. All us mortals can do is think. Think how we can safely help these people. Think how to avoid your doomsday scenario.
Understood.
Morning, Uncle Midas. You feeling any better?
Well enough, but I'm much too old to go through all that again.
You should count your lucky stars since your quick recovery is pretty miraculous.
I heard. It seems I was struck with the rot. I owe you two.
It's all thanks to Nina. Her many years of diligent research are what paved the way for this discovery. Without her research, it would have been almost impossible to find the plant that contained the appropriate compound.
Filberto would be pleased to hear that.
Thanks.
Well, now that Midas is back to form, I say we're eastward bound.
About that. I hate to put a damper on things, but after the disaster with the first one, they've stopped running the ferries again.
Please tell me you're joking. At this rate, we're never going to be able to search for Chloe.
If you've the stamina, I know a way to Kato, and maybe her. The trail leads from where we repaired Elena, and over the peak of Galca Lemthis.
A trail? There?
It fell out of use over a century ago, so I'd be more surprised if you did know of it. Once we're over, we'll make for Mount Cotterinth. The herbs for your medicine can be found there. And I imagine the Kato Seaport will need said cure if we hope to see their ferry services return in a timely manner, yes?
Then you will assist us. Thank you, Maester Felgreed.
Stop. I'm only accompanying you because of Albaird and Elena. And I suppose for the sake of Ada itself, it's not uncommon for the residents to visit flatland settlements. We should have the cure on hand in case one succumbs to the rot.
Excuses, excuses.
Silence, whelp. Now, Unless anyone wants to experience what I did, I say we get moving.
The start of a beautiful friendship.
He's just not good at expressing himself, but he'll come around. I'm sure you and Albaird can both sympathize with his plight.
Huh? The hell's that mean?
I think I might have an idea.
Ahoy hoy! Welch here! The beautiful merchant magnate with genius-level smarts. You busy? Never mind. Don't care if you are. I'm summoning you to come to my house in Delryk post-haste. I need something else now. Do you copy? Post-haste. Comprende? Tick-tock, tick-tock!
Hey, you got a moment?
Hail, young one. I believe you might be lost. We deal only in business here, not sundries. If you are looking to make a purchase, you should visit our shop in town.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not here to shop. But I am here to talk shop. I'm a businessman myself, and I was wondering if you might tell me more about your trade.
Well, well, I am never too busy to lend an ear to a fellow entrepreneur. Except maybe this very moment, unfortunately. I'm in a bit of a predicament here, you see. It's a long story.
That sounds like a whole thing. Sorry for the hassle. I'll come back another time.
Though I'd be plenty appreciative if you'd lend your ear.
Sure. Let's hear it then.
I've been a merchant since I was hardly but a boy, albeit one plagued by an awful sense of direction from the start, mind you. But I found the more I lost my way, the more people I met. With this new network of connections, I found myself dubbed Ruddle, the Merchant King.
How about that? Sounds like a success story to me.
Yes. Well, I've since tried to pass the family trade to my boy and 5 apprentices, you see. I recently sent them off to ply their own trades, but not a one of them seems to have reached their destination from what I can tell. Perhaps they've inherited more from me than just my good business sense. I'm terribly worried that they've all gone astray. I feel all but helpless.
Makes sense, I guess. Tell you what, I'm gonna be traveling around anyway, so I'll keep my eyes peeled for any lost merchants out there.
Would you? Oh, you're too kind. Someone is bound to have seen them. Please, ask around. Gather as much info as you can. Should the young merchants reach their destinations, the towns they set out for will benefit greatly from the wonderful wares they can offer.
Just don't go holding your breath, all right? Anyone home?
There you are, slowpoke. Didn't I say post-haste? Anywho, today I need you to bring me this. You're on it, right? Great! Now get me that with max speed. Oh, they're late as always. What the heck? Oh no. What if they forgot? Maybe I should call them again, just in case? But they might be on their way soon. Oh, what do I do?
Sorry for the wait.
Where did you come from? I'd hardly call that waiting. Not like I lost faith in your integrity. If anything, that was a world record. Not too shabby. This is an unparalleled ingredient. Now I'm one step closer to the final goal. Oh? What goal, you ask? Well, that is a secret resting in this here brain. Now, don't be pushy. As thanks, I will now give you a lesson in the smithery secrets of the Vineyard family. You must be thrilled, but don't spill the beans on this top secret info. I'll give you another call the next time I need something. You better be permanently ready to pick up, Buster.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Hey, if you run into my friend out there, could you tell them to come back home? They left with some crazy idea of setting up shop in the Delryk mines. But that place is no playground. Some of the mines are abandoned and my friend could really get hurt.
Exquisite.
The enemy is before us.
Exquisite.
I got it. Thank you, Ray.
Threat neutralized. No threats detected.
Seems we must fuck up.
Neutralized.
Hello? Is somebody in here?
Oh, it's a person! Oh my! Oh, thank goodness! Oh, I was so scared and alone!
Oh, okay, lots of crying. Let's get you back outside. What were you thinking, sneaking in there disguised as a miner? That place is no playground, you know?
Yes, you're right, but I just really wanted to...
You're all right. Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried. You need to be more careful.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But there's just something I had to get for you.
Huh?
You said you wanted to see this ore, so I came to get you some. What do you think? Would you want to go out with me now? Huh?
I don't know. Should I have taken this ore that was meant for her? Anyone home?
Oh, Ray! Perfect timing. I've got a small favor to ask you.
Alrighty. What's up?
Show me your brains.
Come again now?
No, wait. I meant your skull. You're an alien, right? I want to see if people from your world and people from my world have any, differences, that's all.
Fine. But be careful.
Really? Hooray!
To be honest, I don't think you're gonna find anything all that different, though.
But proving as much would still be a great scientific achievement! Let's begin then.
Please, be gentle.
Now, why don't we start around here?
Wait, that's...
Just need to shave this here first.
Yeah, knock it off. Quit it. Don't you dare.
Stop distracting me and squirming around. Now then, let me measure this.
Yeah! Ah! Whoa! Hey, that's bone! You're hitting bone!
Does it hurt when I press here?
Stop! Oh, it's not supposed to make that sound. Ow!
Yes, yes. Very interesting indeed. Thanks for that.
Is it over?
Yes, for today.
For today? You're gonna do this again?
Yep, and don't be such a baby next time, okay?
Yeah, sure. I didn't expect it to be so proby. Definitely gonna turn her down next time.
To the kitchen.
Hey, what's up, Leticia?
Now, do not worry. This man is far from as frightening as he looks.
Wait, what?
See? Now, might I ask you to settle down and tell us what troubles you?
It's my papa, see? He's gone off for work and hasn't come back in. I can't even remember how long.
Oh. What sort of work does your father do?
He's a man-at-arms.
A man-at-arms? Oh, you mean a soldier? Well, if he hasn't come back, does that mean he's on a long-term deployment somewhere?
Yeah, that's why I penned in this letter all on my own. But now, I'm not so sure what to do. How can I even get it to him?
Ah, okay, now I see.
If he has been deployed for some time, I imagine he must be a guardsman along the border. But the number of soldiers appointed are numerous. It may be difficult to deliver this letter without further information.
Huh? You mean he won't get my letter?
Don't you worry a bit, little buddy. Your pal Raymond's gonna get the letter to him.
You will?
Yep, it's actually what I do for a living. So tell me, what's your name, my friend?
My name's Kettle.
All right, Kettle, my new little friend. I'm gonna get that letter to your pops, guaranteed. You can count on me.
Thanks, old Mr. Postman.
Old? Wait, do I really look that old? Be honest, is my hairline receding? Sorry about that. I know I should have asked you before agreeing to help him out.
Oh, pay it no mind, really. I was prepared to do the same myself. Let us both see the letter safely delivered to the boy's father.
Did you come this way soaring through the clouds? Is that some fad of late? I came across a child high up on a ledge in the Tines as well. If only semiomancy could send me gliding over those mountains.
Race for a fight.
Ditch them.
If there is anything we require, we should visit the village of Ada to restock.
Good call. Might want to stop by there too.
No need. Is this really the time for superfluous detours?
Oh, come on. Just be honest with yourself for once.
Enemies.
This should be
Make yourself useful. Sells with the small fries.
Huh? What's that girl doing way up there? I wonder if she's stuck. Come on, Duma. We better hop on up there and try to help him down.
Finally, back on level ground. Thank you kindly. I'm Amy, here on behalf of the Ruddle Company. This area is rarely traveled, and all those who did pass by simply smiled and waved.
Yeah, some lady did mention seeing a girl making a fuss out in the mountains here. And I suppose she meant you. What are you doing way out here anyway?
I was only calling for help, I'll have you know. Desperately, even. I was out harvesting herbs when the Harpia got me. Ugh, next thing I knew, I was up there.
Talk about some rough luck. You be careful on your way back.
Hang on now. You would truly leave me here? Could you at least lead me to Larcette Village?
You're headed for Larcette. It's just over the mountain range, and we're kinda in a hurry ourselves. Sorry to say, but can't help you.
But surely...
Why don't you stop in for a rest at Ada? I mean, you're practically there already.
Right, yes. My apologies for asking even more of you after all that you've already done for me. That was bad form. I shall head for the village of Ada, as you suggest. Oh, here. A token of gratitude. Thanks for your help. Ta-ta!
No point in turning down a gift, I guess.